Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I am Dr. Javed Iqbal Khokar, Professor of Forensic Medicine and Toxicology. As I am discussing the personal identity, and this is the 15th lecture of this series. And in this lecture, I will be discussing as parameters of age determination. And in this lecture today, I will be discussing age determination in the later years. And the objective and the contents of the today's talk will be that we'll discuss how in later years we can determine age from the radiological and skeletal data. Now regarding general development and appearance of the child, at birth the height of newborn is 45 to 50 centimeter and weight is approximately 3.5 to 4 kgs. At the end of 6 months, the length becomes 60 centimeter approximately and weight is 5 to 6 kg. And the child starts sitting. These are milestones of development. At the end of 1 year, the length becomes 68 centimeter, the weight approximately 9 to 10 kg, eruption of incisor teeth, and the child starts crawling and standing. At about 1 to 2 years, the anterior fontanella is closed. Metopic suture is also closed. The frontal bone is in two halves and the suture in between is called metopic suture. And this is the X-ray. You can see the frontal bone, the metopic suture is fused. By the end of 2 years, the condylar portion of the occipital bone fuses with its squama. And between 1 to 6 years, the number of carpal bones at the wrist joint of the X-ray represents approximately the number of years. Number of carpal bones equal to number of years approximately. These are the carpal bones, the scaphoid, lunate, capitate, trapezoid, trapezium, hamate, pisiform, and triquetral. And they are 8 in number, and except the pisiform which fuses later, the rest of the bone shows the number of years approximately. Now the carpal bone ossification, how it occurs, the capitate and hamate, they appear in the first year of life. Triquetral next to appear arising during the third year of life. Lunate in fourth year, scaphoid in fifth year, trapezium and trapezoid appear in sixth year. Pisiform appear last at the 12th year of life. These are various X-rays showing the number of carpal bones. This lower one showing the two bones and one small dot, and this is also showing two carpal bones, and this on the rightmost showing the four carpal bones. And this one is showing 5 carpal bones. This also shows 5, and this the rightmost X-ray showing 6, and this X-ray is showing 4. This is showing 5, and this is showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is equal to number of years. 7 means 7 years. Now this shows all has appeared 8 carpal bones 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So pisiform which appears in 12 years, so the child is approximately 12 years. At about 6 years, the condylar portion of the occipital bone fuses with the basio-occiput. By 7 to 8 years, the rami of pubic bone and ischium bone, they unite. And by 8 to 10 years, the center of ossification appear in olecranon. By 10 to 12 years, the pisiform ossifies. By 13 and 14 years, the lateral epicondyle of humerus unites with the trochlea and capitulum. And this is the X-ray showing 13 to 16 years in boys and 12 to 14 in girls. Pisiform has appeared, that is all 8 carpal bones. But the lower end of radius and ulna, they are not fused. So it is below 13 in boys and below 12 in girls. By 15 to 16 years, the triradiate cartilage of the acetabulum fuses. Coracoid process unite through the scapula and olecranon to ulna. The heads and the ends of metacarpal bones, they unite with each respective shafts. And by 16 to 18 years, all the epiphyses at the elbow except the medial epicondyle, the head of the femur and the lower end of the tibia join to their respective shafts. So this is the X-ray showing that the lower end of tibia, it has not fused, and lower end of femur and upper end of tibia, it is also not fused. So it is below 17. The left showing the ankle and the right showing the knee joint. The knee joint showing that the lower end of femur, upper end of tibia, it is not fused, and the ankle X-ray showing that the lower end of tibia is not fused. So it is below 17. In female, the epiphyses at the elbow join their respective shafts by 13 to 14 years. By 18 to 20 years, all the epiphyses at the wrist, knee, iliac crest, and lateral condyle of clavicle should be united. By 21 to 22 years, the ischial tuberosity should be fused in females. And this X-ray pelvis, it is between 18 to 25 years. The head of femur partially fused and the greater trochanter also partially fused. By 22 years, the medial end of clavicle fuses. By 23 years, the sacral vertebra should be united with one another from below upwards. Thank you very much. We'll discuss further in the next lecture. Allah Hafiz.